Have you ever felt that sinking feeling, that awkward silence after a flirty remark, the blank stare that screams you've messed up? Let's be brutally honest. Most of us are terrible at flirting. We stumble, we fumble, we rely on cheesy lines that land with the grace of a brick. Why? Because we're chasing the wrong things, clinging to outdated notions of attraction. The truth is, genuine connection isn't about manufactured charm. It's about understanding the subtle, often overlooked, dynamics of human interaction. And if you're making these fatal flirting mistakes, you're not just missing opportunities, you're actively repelling the very connection you crave. But don't worry, this isn't a doom and gloom scenario. This is a wake-up call, a chance to rebuild your flirting game from the ground up. Let's delve into the real reasons why your attempts are failing and how to reverse them. Imagine this: you approach someone, confident in your practice line, your carefully crafted compliment. They smile politely, but their eyes reveal a flicker of disinterest. Why? Because you're predictable. You're relying on the same tired tactics everyone else uses. Think of it like a worn-out record, skipping on the same grooves. You need to create a unique dynamic, a sense of playful challenge. Remember the words of Oscar Wilde: the very essence of romance is uncertainty. Instead of laying all your cards on the table, create a sense of mystery. Tell them something unexpected, like, I'm getting a strange feeling that we're going to get along terribly, delivered with a playful grin. It's not an insult, it's a playful provocation. You're not putting them on a pedestal, you're inviting them into a game. The key is to avoid the predictable, the overused, the instant compliments that sound like they've been copied from a generic dating manual. Now, let's talk about humor. Many believe humor is just about making someone laugh, but true humor is a window into your personality. It showcases your wit, your intelligence, your ability to handle social situations with grace. Think of it as a subtle power play. As the great George Bernard Shaw said, life does not cease to be funny when people die, any more than it ceases to be serious when people laugh. It's about finding the absurd in the everyday, the unexpected twist that makes people pause and think. Instead of relying on canned jokes, share a personal anecdote, a self-deprecating story that reveals your vulnerability. People are drawn to authenticity, to the human element behind the facade. But here's the catch: don't overdo it. Humor should enhance the conversation, not dominate it. It's a delicate balance, a tightrope walk between being funny and being genuine. Then, there's the art of playful teasing. This isn't about being mean or insulting. It's about creating a sense of playful tension. Imagine you're gently pulling someone's leg, showing them that you're not easily impressed. You might say, "I'm not sure about that outfit," but somehow you're making it work. It's a backhanded compliment, a playful jab that shows your confidence and your wit. But remember, the line between playful teasing and outright rudeness is razor thin. It's about reading the room, understanding the other person's personality, and adjusting your approach accordingly. It's never about putting someone down, but about creating a spark, a sense of intrigue. Now, let's dive into the power of mirroring. This isn't about mimicking someone's every move like a parrot. It's about subtle synchronization, a subconscious dance that creates a sense of connection. Think of it as a silent agreement, a subtle nod that says, "I understand you." When someone leans in, you lean in. When they nod, you nod. It's a subtle exchange of energy, a silent language that speaks volumes. But here's the crucial point: it must be subtle, natural. Forced mirroring comes across as creepy, manipulative. It's about finding the natural rhythm of the conversation, the unspoken cues that guide the interaction. As Maya Angelou wisely stated, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Mirroring is about creating that feeling of being understood. And what about eye contact? It's more than just looking at someone. It's about creating a connection, a spark. Think of it as a silent conversation, a language spoken without words, but it's a language with complex rules. Too much eye contact can be intimidating, too little can be dismissive. It's about finding that sweet spot, that perfect balance between engagement and intrigue. Imagine holding someone's gaze for a few seconds, then breaking it with a slight smile. It's a subtle dance, a push and pull that creates a sense of mystery. As Ralph Waldo Emerson said, the eyes of men converse as much as their tongues, with the advantage that the ocular dialect needs no dictionary, but is understood the world over. Use your eyes to communicate interest, curiosity, and a sense of playful challenge. Then, there's the power of the push and pull. This isn't about playing games or manipulating someone's emotions. It's about creating a dynamic, a sense of playful tension. Think of it as a roller coaster, a series of highs and lows that keep things interesting. You might say, I'm starting to think you're trouble, but I like trouble. It's a playful contradiction, a push and pull that creates a sense of intrigue. But remember, the key is balance. Too much push can come across as dismissive, too much pull can seem desperate. It's about finding that sweet spot, that perfect balance between interest and detachment. And what about the power of touch? It's a primal language, a way to communicate emotions without words. A gentle touch on the arm, a playful nudge, a light graze of the hand, these are all subtle ways to create a connection. But touch is a delicate art. Too much can be intrusive, too little can be dismissive. It's about reading the other person's cues, understanding their comfort level, and adjusting your approach accordingly. Remember the words of Leonardo da Vinci, the noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. Understanding the boundaries of touch is a critical skill. So, are you ready to stop making these fatal flirting mistakes? Are you ready to master the art of genuine connection? If you're ready to transform your approach, to create meaningful connections, then hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's embark on this journey together. Don't just watch, engage, and let's unlock the power of genuine flirting. And remember, the real magic isn't about tricks or tactics, it's about authenticity, confidence, and understanding the subtle dance of human connection. The real secret is, you are the magic, you just need to learn how to let it shine.